Hey there, Alejandro. Just getting ready to do some sculpting. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think it'll be anything too exciting. I just figured I'd try to work on this Ka-Zar. Just do a little relax work. You might have to mute it too, only because the music might put you to sleep at work. What do you do that you can actually sit there and watch stuff while working? So I know when I was graphic design work, my boss would flip out if I did something like that. Oh, okay. Hey there, Rogerio. Thank you, appreciate it. Just doing a little tree stump sculpting today. But at least trying to get something close to it. Hey, how's it going, Vigilante? Ka-Zar is this Bowen statue that's been transformed into longer legs. I'm doing a video on it, but I figured I just live streamed this part today. I needed a break. Been running around all morning. Needed just to sit down and focus on something. Yeah, Abe's, we got time for before the Abe starts curing. No, safety solvent just makes it softer, but it doesn't really make it dry faster. And you can smooth it out better, you know, stuff like that. I've tried the water. It doesn't work for me. But, you know, I mean, if it works for you, go for it. Just, I tried and tried, and I guess the reason why I know water doesn't work is because when I first got Aves, like back in 2008, 7, something like that, I did a whole custom with water, and then the next day, it just fell off the statue. It just, all of it crumbled. So, and then when I contacted the company, they said get the safety solvent, and haven't looked back. It could be the water too. You know, Jersey water is probably just nasty as hell, so. Yeah, Ka-Zar's an old school character, very old school from Marvel, so. And the funny thing is, it's trying to get custom legs, or like legs, because he's got no shoes or boots and stuff. There's no statues out there, so. Yeah, Jersey, we got our Taylor ham pork rolls. Try to do a little bit better lighting. Maybe like something like this. No, I never really did many Frazettas. I did do a Conan kit a while back, but not really too many of those. How's it going, Metasis? Hopefully I said that right. I'm bad with that stuff. Just sculpting a tree branch, or at least close to it. As of right now, I'm going to just do the branch. I think when I go to paint it, like there is a little bit of moss around there. What I'll probably do is grab some my Fix-It sculpt from Aves, mix a little bit of green in there after I paint up the branch and like throw that moss on top of that. So that'll be like later. Right now we're trying to get the branch set up, so. And I know there's I think there's like AK Interactive stuff that has moss. And there's also those woodland scenery things. But I gotta try to keep it sculpted like this is sculpted. Because this statue is it's a beast. It's really, really heavy. I don't know if you've seen it. It's from Damn Toys. That's what it's called. It's this big cat. And Ka-Zar has a big cat, so we're trying to put him on the base with it. It's kind of a fun custom. Yeah, this statue's like 25 pounds as it is, and then it came with this big base that goes under it, which is like another 20 pounds. It's insane how heavy this thing is. But once I get this done and I get the video up, you guys will see how this came to be. Yeah, I love the Tweeterhead statues. I really wanted to get the Donna Troy, but just wasn't in the cards. But I love what they're doing though. Got the old classic looks and everything. Really great stuff. Of course, if they do like Booster Gold, Blue Beetle, Power Girl, any of those, I'm probably gonna definitely have to get them. Would love to have a nice Booster Gold and Blue Beetle set. Yeah, from what I understand, aren't they doing like almost all the superpowers? Darkseid, I guess they're just gonna keep going. I love seeing those characters made. I just can't get them all, that's the problem. Yeah, I try to keep an eye on Tweeterhead whenever some sneaks come out, especially like conventions. If Tweeterhead keeps going, they're going to be like the Bowen designs of like DC stuff, which is kind of good. Hey, what's up with Tim? Just sculpting. At least trying to match this tree trunk to this tree trunk. Oh, the Harley Quinn? Yeah, that was from the Mandy statue. I absolutely love that Mandy statue. I always wanted to do another custom off of it, but I never had a chance to pull the trigger. Because I know they were making another Mandy statue, but it never came out. I was kind of waiting for that one. Just keeping my eye on it. Yeah, I remember that. It's never really a pester. I don't mind helping people with stuff. I just can't reply right away, that's the only issue. But yeah, as long as people want to get in the hobby and if I can help out, I'll help out as best as I can. That's good of Tim. Too bad it's, well, I don't know how it is up north, but I know it's a crappy day here today. The wind is so crazy. Yeah, Vigilante, that Mandy statue is a really great statue. I mean, if you want to get into customizing and you want to try something, it's not a bad item to work with. I mean, the statue alone is awesome. It's just that I don't know really who Mandy is. Never got into the character and know much about it. No, I already built an armature for it. You'll see that when I post the video. There's a metal rod going from there to there. Then I put Magic Sculpt around it this morning. It cured up pretty fast. My Magic Sculpt is so old that it dried up fairly fast. And then I just started working on this part of it, so it's not going anywhere. And the reason why I'm building up some of the eaves around it is to really lock it in place a little bit better. Yeah, I never really build anything unless I know it's going to be secured, so I go overboard. Hey Jacob, just a tree branch today for the Ka-Zar statue. Or custom bust to a statue I'm working on for someone. The problem is trying to paint this underneath after where it's just going to be an issue. But we'll get it done somehow. Yeah, he's kind of close to Tarzan, I guess you could say. I guess Marvel's Tarzan, old school one. I haven't really made too many bases from scratch. Most of the time it's generic bases. I think the one I've really only done from scratch so far, more complex, was like the Jessica Rabbit Miss Marvel, the Captain Marvel VinceVell base that I created. Most of the time it's like add-ons. Yeah, there's when I casted up this leg, I put a rod from here all the way up to here. So this is secure when I casted up that leg. Trying to have a little fun with this too. so it sort of looks like it was originally there. I can't lift this up, so it's going to be a pain to get under here. Hello, Mom. Hopefully I said that right. Just, man, this stuff like this is a pain. I'm pretty sure this was casted up in like 3 pieces and then put together. Well, thank you, because I can't pronounce anything very well at all. Plus, I'm so focused on this. I was gonna mix up like black paint with the Aves and then do this, but I would have made a mess of all the black everywhere. Could have done it with a green too, but still wouldn't have worked. I don't know. I just been working with Aves so long. I just get to the point where I'm like, all right, that's good enough. Or if I have to chop it up, I'll chop it up. I just find that I just like something that cures up, and then I can actually just start sanding or chopping or adding more. Whereas soft stuff, I guess, not a fan of it. I don't know. Yes, this is a Ka-Zar. I'm working on the video. So we have legs that added to him from Bowen, and he's gonna go in like so, next to the big cat. So once he's done, we'll have a nice clean video up so you guys can see how it all worked out. But right now, I want to get this branch done. Get the branch done, and then it's just a matter of painting him up. Yeah, I forget the name of the cat, but it's from a company called Damn Toys. Never heard of them before, but it's a really cool statue. Really? Most of the music is from, I think this is Purple Planet. Royal free music. Otherwise I'll get demonetized, and like I did all week long. Another like 14 videos were demonetized again. I don't know why. Yeah, it's all keywords. Every keyword that they consider racism or whatever, you get demonetized. And all I'm doing is talking about paints. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, this is a Jacob. This is a cat statue, like a Bengal tiger or saber-tooth tiger type thing. I'll kind of come back a little bit for you. And so what we did is we added legs to Ka-Zar, and then put him onto the cat statue. So the cat statue is like 24 pounds, and then Ka-Zar is going next to him. So yeah, this is not that of a complex statue, custom. Just more trying to get the legs sculpted. Troy McDivitt did the legs. So he did the original legs. I molded and casted them. I added them to Ka-Zar. I sculpted Ka-Zar's little undies. And now I'm actually adding him to the base. And then I'm going to paint him and then the tiger. So that's pretty much the custom. So, you know, stuff like this, if you get the scale correctly, you can get some really cool customs by mixing up statues if you really wanted to. And this is kind of what we came up with on this one. I mean, the factory did a great job with this statue, though. I mean, it's a little bit messy at the moment because of my stuff, but we got some clear liquid at the bottom. You know, really cool stuff that they did. Believe it or not, like if I say, I'll say it now, if I say skin tone, this video is going to be demonetized too. Like, that's the key word that gets me demonetized. Jacob, people in the past have, like, if you find, like, a damaged Bowen statue and it's got legs, you can, and if it's in scale with a bust, you can add those legs to a bust. I've done that in the past. And other people have done it too. Because most of the Bowen stuff is in scale. Hey, what's up, Raccoon? Yeah, it's, I don't know, just, YouTube is always putting out some new algorithm, and then channels like mine and other small channels get hit with it too, so. Get to the point where nobody's allowed on it anymore. Hey, Impulse and Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow, weren't you painting a while back? I thought you got into it. Or did you give up? Hey, there's Dark Ryu. How you been, man? Yeah, I'll keep streaming as long as people keep watching. I'm having fun doing it. I figure longer projects like this would be good to stream. I am still working on the Captain Marvel Green Lantern. Yeah, he's in the works. It's just that the cold weather came in too fast, and I want to redo my airbrush booth before I really like paint him up because he's so big. So I think I'm gonna wait till like the spring hits, redo my airbrush booth, and then I can actually paint him up. Plus, I've had to catch up on commissions too. I fell behind after those Iron Spider-Man stuff. They took up way too much time, but I'm getting caught up again. Yeah, maybe down the line if I can get better cameras and all that stuff, I'll maybe the streams look better. Starting small. I gotta find more music too. And this is a fairly easy kind of matching it up, just line work and trying to make a tree branch. Yeah, maybe down the line I'll do something like that with a GoFundMe or something. I'm still new to all this, so I kind of want to get the feel for it a little bit more. But no, that's fine. Just coming by, checking it out, having fun. Spread the word, I guess. That's, you know, normal YouTube stuff. I guess also because you get bored sometimes during the day. Oh, you're having another kid. Congratulations, man. Hopefully that doesn't mean you have to sell your collection now, though. I mess with my friend about that all the time. Ed 209? Which one is that? As long as you got something to go with you to the afterlife, that's a good thing. Oh, okay. RoboCop, gotcha. Let's throw a rock here. Well, the 80s and 90s were great, so... No, late 80s, 90s were not trash. What, are you kidding me? That's my era right there. Hey, what's up, Raphael? Yep, everything's going good. So far. Hey, what's up, Travis? I saw the Morbius trailer. It was okay. Not really one of the characters I ever really cared about. Yeah, I'm not feeling Birds of Prey either. I don't know where that movie is going. I like the idea of movies having, like, you know, some kind of like comic book outfit looks to them. I know it's a movie, but it's still, you know, it's supposed to be a comic book, so it just looks like a weird, I don't know. I probably won't bother with it either. Yeah, solo Harley film would have been a good idea. I'm actually excited to see the Ghostbusters movie. I know everyone says it's like Stranger Things, but that's the way it should have been in the beginning. Just like the kids or grandkids taking over the mantle. Yeah, I gave up on Star Wars. I think I told my cousin back when Lucas signed it away to Disney, I said Star Wars was done. He didn't believe me, but I always wanted to see the expanded universe. Mara Jade, Clone Luke, and all that. So that's why I think after the first Star Wars that came out with Disney, I haven't seen a Star Wars since. No interest in that. Because I was never really a Star Wars fan, but I did love the expanding universe. Because I thought Luke and Mara Jade, that whole like era of them being married and stuff, was just great stories. And that's what I wanted to see, but we didn't get it. So I figured, what the hell. I did watch Mandalorian. I binge watched it a few weeks ago. It was good. I enjoyed it. If they did Star Wars stuff like that, it would have been great, but I have a funny feeling Disney's going to get their hands on Mandalorian next season. And I don't think it's going to turn out right. I hope I'm wrong. I should have put money on it with my cousin. I told him. I said, I don't know why Lucas sold it. I mean, for me, if I own that IP, it's my creation. I wouldn't sell it to a bunch of suits. They're just gonna destroy it. It's their vision versus your vision. Yeah, I know it was a lot of money, but he could have just left everything to his kids, and they would be set for life. But whatever. I don't know. I told my cousin, I said, I still think that Disney threatened Lucas to sell. I think they went after him and said, give us this IP or we're going after you. Hey, what's up, Terrell? Just chatting and sculpting. I mean, I don't know what happened to Star Wars, to tell you the truth. I mean, I know I'll get crap for this, but I was too young for the first two Star Wars, but I was old enough to see Return of the Jedi. So for me, Return of the Jedi is just like a big memory, and I love that movie. But this new Star Wars stuff, I don't know what happened with it. I would love to be a fly on the wall and see what they were thinking when they came up with this stuff. Could have just done Han, Luke, Leia, just put them all in the Millennium Falcon for one last hoorah, and then you can end it and bring in a new generation if that's what you wanted to do. But they went completely off the rails. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that Kathleen Kennedy didn't like Mara Jade at all, and that's why we didn't get that whole Mara Jade Luke thing. That's what I read. If that's true, then it's a shame. There's nothing wrong with bringing in new characters, but give the old ones a good send-off. That's all you have to do. Give them a good send-off. You know, and then the new generation takes over, and then there you go, you got your story. But I don't know what happened. Yeah, I guess some people are gonna like it. Yeah, I guess that's the other problem. The whole PC culture ruined it, but could always enjoy the old stuff. I think what made me stop watching Star Wars was a Kylo Ren. That's the guy in when he was crying. I was just like, okay, we're done. I was like, that's enough for me. You're supposed to be the big bad guy or whatever, and you're crying and reminding me of emo Spider-Man too. So I was just like, you know what, forget it. I mean, I know Anakin cried, but I mean, he just went nuts. Yeah, when I walked out of Spider-Man and after he was dancing, I was like, yep, we're done. I was like, I didn't need to see emo Spider-Man dance. just want some good old-fashioned good storytelling, you know? The other thing too is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've watched a lot of movies, you know, from back from the 80s and 90s. If you look back at the old 80s movies and 90s, even like John Candy, old actors like that, they have a lot of energy, facial expressions, there's a lot of movement to their bodies. If you watch a lot of the current movies, like Tom Cruise is an example. Tom Cruise just like stares off to space and just stares, and that's like the new acting to me. I don't really watch many movies anymore because of it. Just give a little bit more emotion. This whole staring out to space thing kind of, I don't watch many movies anymore. I've actually been watching a lot of like some of those like Korean and Japanese movies with subtitles. They've been amazing. Great stories. Yeah, I want to see Joker. I just haven't had a chance. I don't pay money for the movies anymore. I'll just wait for it's free on TV or something. The Joker does look good. Cold in July, I'll check it out. Yeah, I need to read the Darth Plagueis stuff too. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on it that like kind of, it's like something I can listen to while I'm working. So I've been doing a lot of that as well. There's a couple good YouTube channels out there about Star Wars, comic books, movies. Also what if stories, just like people sending in random stuff that are just like fun stuff, so I listen to a lot of that. Yeah, I'll have to look into some audiobooks if I get a chance. Yeah, I didn't watch the second movies. I don't even know what Snoke was about. I thought he was the new big bad guy, but oh, so never explain. Okay, yeah. Well, that's a good thing I didn't bother watching it then. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch the Star Wars movies. I'm just gonna skip them. I'll watch Mandalorian until they do something stupid with that. I don't know. Hopefully they don't. I think when I saw the sneak of Luke drinking blue milk from that monster, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this one either. I was just like, I don't even think that Star Wars movie was going to be good. I was like, I can't bother to see that. And then I saw Leia flying in space. I was like, I don't know. I was like, what happened to Star Wars? I was like, how did we get to this point? Yeah, I don't know. Just, it wasn't for me. I don't know what they were thinking. If you like it, then more power to you. That's, I mean, I'm not ragging on anyone who might like it. Hey Bert, this is a Bowen Designs bust that we added legs to, and it goes on to this big cat statue. get him in there first. So, kind of go back for you. So this is a Damn Toys cat statue. Ka-Zar is from Marvel Comics. He has a saber-toothed tiger as a companion. So this is kind of like the whole thing. I'll have a video up on it when it's done. But it'll give you an idea of what I'm doing. So basically, added legs to the bust, added the statue to the base. Did he do the bust? Because he did the legs for us. I told my friend who wanted this done, I was like, I don't sculpt legs too well. So when I saw, well, no, it was Cipriano? I don't know who sculpted it, but I had Troy McDivitt sculpt the legs. I don't know who sculpted the, I could look at the box. Might be on the box. If I had the box. Nope, I don't have the box. It's possible. I probably should have paid attention to who sculpted it, but I tend to just pull stuff out of the boxes and start working on it. Which Batman kit did you get? Something off Facebook or something? Oh, which one was the... Was it one of the ones I did for, I know I did a Batman kit that was, by Sheridan, I think it was. The one when, Neighborhood Watch? Yeah, I think that's the one. Well, good luck with it. I'm pretty sure I know the one you're talking about. I think I did one of them too a while back. If it's the one I'm thinking about, he's standing on a circle base and his cape is kind of like under, he has it underneath his hands or holding it with his hands. I think that's the one. Yeah, okay, yep, I know the one you're talking about. I think it was, Spawny vs. Batman that produced it? In Canada? I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's an old one. I remember when that one came out. I think when that one came out, everyone was like surprised at the scale of it because it was fairly big. If I remember correctly, when I did that one, yeah, I know, yeah, I think I had to build it and paint it at the same time because I had to attach the, I think it was hard to get paint behind the legs or the cape in the inside, if I remember correctly. So I think it's just one of those ones where you gotta paint as you build. Take it easy, Vigilante. See you next time. Actually, I'm not sure, Bert. I might have painted 2 of them. One black and one blue. I can't remember. I know I did one of them. You can check my YouTube channel. I know I got it on there somewhere. I don't know if I did 2 or not. But I know I did them back in the day when I started YouTube, so it's got to be on there somewhere. Yeah, if it's on my YouTube channel, it's probably back when I had the old crappy setup and the camera. So it probably looks horrible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did do a video on it. At least I hope I did. Jacob, just shoot me an email. I've been trying to really work out commissions for the year. You know, I can only get to what I can get to, but shoot me an email. I mean, most of the beginning of the year is kind of booked already. But, could always try to plan for near, after, summer, end of summer. Still trying to catch up on stuff from last year as well. I think if I can get through the hump of catching up on some stuff this month, get my airbrush booth done in the springtime, I could fly through some stuff, but we'll see. Oh, okay, Bart. Yeah, see, I figured I did one. Probably buried back there. Yeah, did I put a battery? Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I did that one. I think mine had issues though. I can't remember. I think there were some casting issues with the cape. I don't know if I did a kit review on it because I was still kind of new to YouTube then. Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, 2016. Okay, yeah, that's been a while. It's a fun kit. I think you have a blast with it. I don't make or sell kits. Most of the time, anytime I review a kit, is because I'm doing it up for somebody or I got it for myself. So no, I don't really do any types of kits. Oh, so you're just new to the hobby then. Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, there's a lot out there. I don't know if anyone in chat can link you or give you information, but I know there's a couple Facebook groups. And there's a lot of guys out there that do, you know, like 3D sculpt kits. And they also pre-paint them as well. So there's a lot out there that you probably won't see in other places. You gotta find the Facebook groups. I'm not on Facebook, so I can't direct you. That's if you're into the superhero stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of secret groups from what I heard too, so that's the other problem. But if you keep at it, you get to know people, you do stuff, you'll probably find a couple people that'll get you into some of these groups. Yeah, Terrell, I'm still working on them. Probably spring I'll finish them. I got way too many commissions. Plus, I gotta, as I said earlier, I gotta do my airbrush booth. He's too big for my booth as it is now. I was gonna try to spray him down, and the booth is just too small. And I can't do him in the garage right now because it's too cold. So I gotta kind of put him on hold a little bit. Yeah, a lot of the kits are very expensive. That's another problem. But I always tell people, if it's a grail and you absolutely love it, then go for it. If you're getting it just to get it, you could kind of hold off and wait for something better. Or some people will actually buy kits, they'll paint them up because they want to paint them and then they sell them off. You could do that too. Yeah, whenever I do a review on a kit, I try and put the information in the description, but usually by then they're either sold out. But yeah, I think if you get on some of the statue groups, you might find people selling their kits that they'll never do, or they're planning on getting something else. I figured there'd be a couple guys in chat here that could direct you. Although you're probably going to end up going down the rabbit hole though. Next thing you know, you're going to have a couple grand worth of pre-orders. Yeah, Jacob, it's the Nate Gray is coming. I think they're just, the fact, ownage is a little bit backed up. And I think they had to tweak something. So, I'm waiting for him. Yeah, Terrell, that, Apocalypse kid is a beast. I got 2 more I gotta work on. Hopefully I can get them done this summer. I love the Wolverine Age of Apocalypse. That Wolverine was just... oh, man. I'm very limited on space, but if I could have kept the kit, I would have. But the Nate Gray, I'm making room for that. That's the holy grail for me. I can't wait for that one. Yeah, I had the Wolverine kit as a trade-off from someone. It was for me, but I decided to part with it because I got way too many personal stuff I'm trying to finish, and I would have no room for it, so I had to part with that one. Still a great one, though. Hey, what's up, Marco? AOA Rogan Gambit? Nice. I want to see that. I always loved Age of Apocalypse Rogue design. I know a lot of people hated it, but I liked it. I'll put a Ka-Zar on for you, Marco. Yeah, Jacob, that's just the nature of the hobby and life. I'd rather focus on grails with my limited space. So you can see how massive this cat is. 24 pounds, I think, something like that. It's going to be a hell of a custom when it's done. Worked out pretty well. Of course I gotta do all the repaint on them though, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, we got the hardest parts done now. We got the legs done, the custom on Ka-Zar's done, I'm finishing this up today. And then the next step will be painting it all. Oh, nice. I just got the email with the Rogue and Gambit. Very nice. Wow, you used the Rogue maquette. Pretty sweet. I forget Gambit's design for Age of Apocalypse. Didn't he like have something like a scarf too? I don't remember Gambit too well from Age of Apocalypse. But the Wolverine and Jean look great. Damn, that Wolverine. Ah, I just love that sculpt. Like he stepped right off the comic book cover. Yeah, I don't remember Gambit too much from the Age of Apocalypse. I know he's in there, but I don't remember much about him. Yeah, I thought he had a red scarf. So I knew he had something. I kept thinking it was white though. I don't know why. Yeah, when DXA contacted me and they showed me that Wolverine, they're like, "You want to paint this?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" It was fun to have them on display on my shelf there for a bit till I was able to pass them off to DXA, but I still say that's probably the Wolverine statue for me out there. I've seen a lot of the other ones out there, the customs, the pre-paints, the you know, licensed ones from like sideshows, and I still say that Age of Apocalypse Wolverine is the Wolverine for me. Because I also love Age of Apocalypse, but that one right there was just perfect. I don't know what they're doing. They might have more stuff in the works. I know they just did that, the Catwoman, one by Roberto. They have Nate Gray coming. I think they're just taking their time. I think things are just flooded at the moment. So much stuff coming out. I don't think people can get it all. Plus, I think a lot of the factories are backed up. A Sinister Age of Apocalypse would be awesome. I never really cared for Dark Beast. But a Sinister, that one would be amazing. I liked his look in Age of Apocalypse better than the regular Sinister. I know I'll get flack for that, but... Morph. Now, an Age of Apocalypse Iceman would be amazing. That's what I'm surprised no one's done. So I think it was a Sideshow had the Age of Apocalypse alternate head for their Iceman, but then they scrapped it. I was actually going to get that one too, I think it was at the time, but then I think they scrapped it. Okay, so they are making 2 more characters? Cool. I figured they would be. Like I said, I think it's just time, money. A lot of people are kind of overspending. I think it's also hype. I don't know. If people got the money for it, more power to them. I just know that room is an issue. I mean, I used to collect Bowens like crazy back in the day, and then I realized I got way more than I know what to do with, so I had to kind of purge. I had a great Bowen purge a while back. Boxes took up more room than the statues at one point. Someone's giving away statues? Nice. Get in on that. Yeah, Jacob, I think it's just factories that are the problem. I know Onage is booked up for a long time. I think Onage, if you want to do like a painted item, you're like almost like 3 years out. If you're doing a kit, you could probably get it in a few months. And then I heard the factories are starting to get in on the whole thing where why take on other people's work when they can just have somebody in their factory sculpt an item and just sell that way. So... Marco, I don't... Do I have anything for myself pre-ordered? The only thing I'm getting is Nate Gray from Age of Apocalypse. But other than that, no, I'm not getting any other kits. I mean, I got a couple of personal customs I'm hoping to get done, but not really anything kit-wise. My friends show me a lot of the kits that are coming out all the time, but nothing I was ever going to pull the trigger on. Oh, okay, Jacob, it's Xeon Art, and maybe that's who I heard of. I didn't know of the name of the company or the people. I just heard that there were some people out there that were they weren't really like, they were just doing their own stuff instead of trying to like outsource it. No, not even a crying. I mean, if you want to make a crying Kylo Ren, I'm pretty sure you could just go to a thrift store like Ollie's or something. From what I understand, they got tons of Star Wars figures there, cheap. You could buy a Kylo Ren and put a couple blue dots of dripping water underneath the eyes, and you're done. Or you can have it dripping underneath the mask. Oh, that's right. It is the Chinese New Year. That's why some of the mangas that I always read and hopefully we're gonna start watching are delayed. Cause I know when I used to watch Naruto all the time, every New Year it would be delayed like a month. Yeah, Terrell. It's from what, like I said, I think like the way things have worked now have just completely changed. When I got into the hobby, if you made more than 25 copies of a Superman bust, you got a cease and desist letter. Now, you make like 50 pre-painted Superman statues, and the companies don't bat an eye. So I think that's why the factories are like, well, why do we take on your item when we can just produce our own? At least that's what I've been hearing, but we'll see what happens in the long run. 3D printing changed the game. Actually, I got a good idea for a crying Kylo Ren. You could go to the store and get like a crying baby doll, and you could put a big head on top of a Kylo Ren body, and then there you go. Simple custom. Costs nothing at all. I think that tree branch is looking pretty decent. Not bad, considering. Yeah, 3D printing is going to change everything. Nothing you can do about it now. Technology is already there. Although it's kind of like when printers came out. The technology's still new, it's expensive, not everyone has it. So if you're jumping in on it now, it's kind of like, it's kind of rough to get in on it now. Because by the time you learn it now and you buy an item, in another year it's going to be obsolete. So, yeah, when VCR came out, you know, cassette tapes, and then, you know, CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray, it's the same thing. If you're not like Ownage, where you got the best stuff and you're pumping them out to make your money back, I think personal ones right now are kind of a waste. It's good to learn them, but because you figure you buy a 3D printer now and you're buying the chemicals and everything for it, in another year it's going to get to the point where it's obsolete, and if you don't upgrade, they probably will stop making those products for that item fast. Plus, from what I understand, the stuff's potent as all hell, and it's pretty dangerous to have in your house. Well, I think that's about it for the branch. I think that works. How does it look in the camera? Yeah, I think that came out pretty decent. I gotta send pictures to the client, see what he says. But it should come together once all painted up. So you can see how big he is. I mean, it's like, cat is like, yeah, he's almost 15 inches. So what I gotta do is I'm probably gonna have to kind of do some masking around here in the eyes. And he's gotta be painted all orange to get all these little circles off of him. But we're just gonna paint him, paint Ka-Zar, touch up the base, and that's pretty much it. I mean, if you know, we sent it out to Troy and he had the cat, he could have kind of did something a little bit more where he could have fit a little bit better, but this isn't something that they wanted to spend crazy amounts of money on either, because, you know, this sucker shipping it all over would be crazy. But it's kind of cool to see a Bowen bust full size on something like this. I have the original statue, so so this is the size of the cat he came with. So it's a little baby cat, so you can see the difference. It's kind of cool to have a bigger item next to him now. It's you know, it's comic book, so why not have a huge one? You can kind of see how it works. He really picked a cool custom for it. So I guess what I got to do is I'm going to have to paint the nose. The mouth is fine. I'll have to kind of get this all orangey looking. It works. Yeah, I think it's the cat's casted in one piece, the tree's another piece, and then there's the base, and they attach them all together. I think that's how they did it. What do you mean, these here? I think that's as far as we're going with it. Factory did a good job though of painting the face on him. Now, to ship this overseas is going to be crazy though. Just this guy alone is going to be nuts. Oh, you mean here? Maybe. I probably could do a little bit more there. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I want to send some pictures first and just see what he says. I like to keep everybody up to date when I progress. I don't like to just do everything in one shot, paint it, and then say, okay, here it's done. I want to make sure he knows where we're at with it, if he likes it. If he wants me to add more, if he doesn't mind it holding, like kind of staying off the base, you know. But it worked out pretty well, so at least he doesn't hit anything going in and out of the base. Not sticking, so that's even better. No, there is a little bit of a gap underneath the foot, but I'll see what he says. If he wants me to add more, I'll do it. If he doesn't mind it, it's all depends on, you know. Because the other thing too is the more I add, the more I gotta cut up the foam in the box. That's the other problem. But, alright guys, I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I figured I could just kind of work on this for today. I got to do some filming and editing tonight. Try to get up a couple videos tomorrow if I can. But this one will probably be done in like another week or two, hopefully, if I can finish painting it. And then you guys could see the whole process on how it came to be. Kind of go through the whole entire process of the legs, adding it to the statue, sculpting it, and going through it all. So to give you guys a better idea. So thanks for stopping by, guys. Hopefully we'll do another stream next time I have a project like this. So have a good night.